There are many, many ways to volunteer in the Beloit community, but I think this is an excellent way to connect with people and to make a real difference.
Our tutors and learners become close friends. They sometimes continue their relationship for years and help each other through huge hurdles like finishing a college degree or completing their citizenship exam and becoming a citizen and voting for the first time.
It gives you this wonderful sense of pride and excitement that you were able to influence them and to get them to meet their goals.
The gentleman that I tutored was really quite prepared for the questions that one had to learn before you could take the naturalization test. There are 100 questions, and he had gone through many of them, had written out answers. He was very, very motivated to do well. And so he basically had done the work before I started working with him. We didn't actually spend that much time together. We did an hour and a half about each week. But then I would give him ideas of things to work on, and he would go home and take care of it.
And then one day, she became a citizen, and she was so excited. She came in and she told me, and we were both so excited, and there were many hugs, and I mean, even a few tears, I think. But it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling, and also a bit humbling to know that you've changed a person's life so much by your own actions and your own deeds.
There are a number of people out there who do need help.
My name is Mahmoud. I from in Pakistan. I recently moved to the USA and just started taking English. I started taking learn to 4 months ago. I want to learn English communication with my brother.
They need a chance just to converse or maybe practice writing. And they're obviously signed up here because they are motivated to learn English, whether it's just for speaking purposes or maybe reading or writing.
My name is Guadalupe. I'm from Mexico. I started taking GD classes about a year ago. I want to get my GD because I want a job and help my daughter in high school. I passed civic, language art, math, and now I study science. I want to finish my GD in May.
And it makes you feel good that you can be part of that maybe success story in many cases.
So I love hearing success stories from our students. It's one of the things that I find most rewarding about my job and why I love doing what I do. And because I'm working one-on-one and directly with a lot of our students and our instructors, I hear about those stories weekly, sometimes daily, and that's why it means so much for me to be able to do this job, to be able to teach English, to be able to help coordinate the different programs that we offer here at State Land Literacy Council. We hear from students who have opened up their own business or who have switched jobs, gotten better hours, gotten the shift that they wanted, gotten a raise, different things like that. When I hear about that from students and they say, I like my job so much more now, or I was able to communicate with my boss today and tell him about something that I haven't been able to communicate very well in English before. Those types of things are hugely rewarding to hear about. Not only that, but then also seeing our learners graduate and move on from us, see them transition into Black Hawk Tech.
My name is Eva. I'm from Haiti. I want to learn English because I want to speak English like American, and I want to go to college.
And that takes a lot of work as an English language learner. It's not easy. One of the things that a lot of people don't know about adult education is that there's a lot of other balls in the air. There's a lot of other things to balance as an adult.
But you add an English class into the mix of that, and it just, things just get a little more chaotic. Some of them work in jobs where their schedule changes constantly. So they're able to come for 1 week, but then the next week it's like, oh, no, I can't because my schedule's changed.
Leaving like 3, 4 in the morning to go out of town to work, and then completing usually a 10-hour shift.
And so just knowing that our students here at SLC are very dedicated to learning and improving their lives, they know that this is what they need to make the next step. And so despite all of the other things that are going on in their lives, they dedicate 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10 hours on top of everything else to attending classes, sometimes multiple classes at once, meeting with a tutor, and studying on their own at home. And a lot of times our students are very low income or under the federal poverty line, and therefore have just fewer resources, maybe fewer connections here in the community to be able to accomplish those just basic tasks of daily living. And so each year we're working to expand the number of people who are aware of what we're doing and can help support us, whether it be through a $100 donation, which offsets the registration fee for 2 students for a full year. Those kinds of donations are so critical to what we provide, but the vast majority of our support comes from organizations like the United Way, State Line Community Foundation, like the Colonel Robert Morris Foundation, the Hendricks Family Foundation, the Beloit Public Library Foundation. The library provides us our learning space, our office space, free, because we are a nonprofit running on a very small budget, and we are grant funded. So thanks to the Beloit Public Library and the City of Beloit, we're able to be housed here and continue operating. Our support is critical for what we do, and we're grateful for that every single year.